Hello, welcome back. It's Deirdre here, and today we are making baklava fans. This recipe is so much easier and quicker than the original baklava if you struggle with making that. But if you love this dessert, I'm going to show you how to make it. All you're going to need is some phyllo dough, some butter or ghee, some pistachios, some pistachio butter, and just like a homemade simple syrup, which I'll show you how to make in a little bit, that we dip once we've cooked the baklava. So start by preheating your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. What? Do I live in America? Preheat your oven to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. And you're also going to need some toothpicks so you can create every fan and keep it held together when you bake them in the oven. So thank you for joining me for another Disney-inspired recipe. If you're already enjoying it, go ahead and subscribe because we're coming out with them every week now. So this one is based off of Aladdin. I wanted to do something based on that area of the world. So I know this is specifically Turkish dessert or Greek dessert, but it's kind of known to be Middle Eastern dessert. And they have different ones. They have walnut ones, they have pistachio ones. I think the walnut one, correct me if I'm wrong, future editing Deirdre, the walnut one is the Greek baklava. The pistachio one is the Middle Eastern baklava. So we're gonna make the pistachio one, of course. And I just love pistachios much more. And this pistachio butter, I've been downing. Like, I had to go to the store and buy another one because I didn't realize I had like barely any left. So let's hop right into it. I'm gonna show you how to start. We'll make a simple syrup as soon as we put this in the oven. We're just going to lay out the phyllo dough, brush it. I don't know why I'm explaining it. Let's get into it, y'all.
Let's start by taking our thawed phyllo dough and we're going to separate these into 1 to 2 pieces. 2 would be ideal because you want it thick enough to stay together when we're creating these fans, but not too thick because you do want every portion of this fan to crunch up in the oven. So let's go ahead and coat everything with some butter or ghee and then fold it in half. I'm using a little bit more butter just to seal everything together. Then we're going to slice this into 3 pieces. Now, just like a fan, we're folding back and forth, just like the video, until you get all the way to the end of this square. Then fold it in half. Now you're gonna go ahead and take your toothpick and use it to seal the bottom together, and then spread out each little piece to create that fan effect. Then we're going to transfer this to a baking sheet and go ahead and repeat the process for all the phyllo dough sheets that we have, or however many you want to make. As I mentioned earlier, you should preheat your oven to 180 degrees Fahrenheit and throw those in for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, we're going to make our honey simple syrup. Just simply water, sugar, and a little bit of honey, mixing that up over the stove on medium heat until we reach a boil. Once that's boiled, let it go for about a minute or so before you're going to remove it from the heat and let it cool.
And after 15 minutes, the baklava fans are done. Ew, why did my voice crack like that? Let me just show you one real quick. So cute, they're nice and crispy now. What we're gonna do, as you just saw, we finished the homemade simple syrup. I just poured it in a bowl, a wide bowl. So I have room to dip these into. And then I have my chopped pistachios prepared and my pistachio cream melted together. So we're gonna dip these into the simple syrup and then let them sit just for a second to soak it in, and then dip into the pistachio cream and nuts and let them cool completely for about 30 minutes. Oh yeah, these are gonna be delicious. I'm so excited. If you need to, I let the simple syrup cool a little bit, but it's still a little bit warm. So if you wanna do it right when it's hot, that's fine. Just use something to protect your fingers.
So here's just a close-up of the process. We are just throwing one in, covering it on both sides, and then letting it drain off back onto that pan. Repeat with all of them, and then just wait a few minutes before you get into the dipping into the pistachio cream and the pistachio nuts.
And just like that, the baklava fans are done. They're so crispy and crunchy. Oh my gosh. It's time to taste test. Cheers. Whoa. Yeah, these are perfect. Before I take another bite, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to get the recipe details, measurements, ingredients, it'll be down below in the description box. Thank you again. Please leave this video a like, subscribe to stay tuned for recipes every week. Check me out on social medias at deirdre.sweetsfordays. And until next time, see ya.
Caught in a dance, you are lost in the trance of another Arabian night.